When I was working at my restaurant, out of nowhere, this stray dog entered and kept looking at my plate like it wanted to ask me for something. Her pitiful eyes were telling me that she was hungry and wanted to ask for some food. Therefore, I gave up my bowl of food for her. Perhaps she needed it more than I did. The dog ate the whole bowl of food without breaking a sweat. She must be starving. Later in the evening, I noticed that she was sitting from afar and looking inside, as if she was waiting for me. I couldn't help but notice her thin body, so I prepared some food to feed her. I was so busy serving the customers that I didn't have a chance to notice her. She must be waiting for quite a while now. She could have walked in and I would still give her something to eat, but she chose to patiently wait for me outside until I was about to close my shift. All the customers were there witnessing that with me too. This dog's behavior brought tears to their eyes. Each customer there decided to give the dog some food on their plates. But as soon as I wanted to approach her, she immediately ran away, leaving all the food behind. The next morning, as expected, I saw her standing in front of my shop again, but this time she stood at a further spot. I could just let her be, but my heart kept telling me to help this poor soul. I gave her food again, and from then on, she comes to our restaurant twice a day to get food. All the customers here are getting used to her presence as well. She is a shy little girl, therefore, I had to be extremely careful and gentle. One day, I didn't see her coming here as usual. Suddenly, I was so worried for her, then decided to look for her on the streets. After 30 minutes of searching, we were finally able to find her. She was sleeping on the side of the road. This time I didn't want to lose her anymore. I brought her to the bike and drove back to the restaurant. Despite having been here many times before, she still acted timidly when we were at the restaurant. No matter how much we tried, or how gentle I was, she seemed to be scared of something. I thought of the worst case. She was physically abused in the past. We have arranged a place for her to sleep at the restaurant, and making her food every day. I wanted to get to know her before I could adopt her. I always have to keep my eye on her all the time, or else she will run away. When she ran away, I had to ask my wife to watch the restaurant for me while I followed her. From times to times, it was getting tiring. We were not sure that after everything we did for her, would she be able to realize that we were caring for her. It is extremely dangerous for her to wander around in this area. Somebody could have caught her and then sell the market, which made us worried the most. She came here every day with her condition worse than the day before. We could do nothing about it. Someone please tell me, how could I build trust with her? Until then, we have done all the things that I could think of. But she didn't put that in her mind. Seeing her torturing herself every day makes me stressed. She often comes at 7 in the morning and 8 at the evening. And when she's late 1 to 2 minutes later than usual, it tears our hair out. We're afraid that something bad might happen to her. It was raining season in this time of the year, thus she often comes to us with her whole body soaked in water and mud. We wondered how long is she going to accept us in her life. At the moment, our hope ran out. She decided to take initiative and approached us for the first time. This was the first time she has ever smiled at me. After a whole month of effort, she finally showed us some hopes. If you have any advice on a situation like this, please let me know in the comments section. I need all the advice I can get.